What is up, space pirates? This is your captain, the certifiably suave Dr. Disaster. And you know, just when things looked like they couldn't get much worse for Dragon Age The Veilguard, pretty much all the features of the game were just leaked by someone who claims to have been a game tester, and somehow this made the game sound even less appealing.
Nasty little worm.
You may be asking yourself, how in the hell can it get worse than top surgery scars in the character creation mode while not permitting players to create female characters with a cup size larger than an A? That is a pretty tough act to follow, but if these leaks turn out to be true, then this game may end up being the wokest title of 2024.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
It sounds like characters in the game break immersion fairly constantly, using modern language like non-binary and shit like that. Stuff that people in a setting like Dragon Age would have been too damn busy to invent because they wouldn't be as bored and useless as people are nowadays. The director of the game, as you may remember, is a self-proclaimed queerosexual gendermancer.
What the hell is even that?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but I'm pretty damn sure I don't want one directing a game that I play. The game sounds like it's the opposite of escapism. We're gonna look at a summary of all of these leaks because they sound absolutely terrible. Instead of escaping from the real world, where whiny shit for brains try to hit you over the head with all this pronoun stuff all the time, Dragon Age pulls you kicking and screaming right back into the stuff that you were trying to get away from.
No thanks, bro.
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, where I keep a list of games lousy with woke crap pinned to the account at all times for your reference. My handle on the platform is Dr. Disaster 1. But anyhow, let's dig into this bunch of supposed Dragon Age leaks that have been popping up online. Normally, I'd start this off with a disclaimer letting you know about potential spoilers for the game, but let's be real here. I don't think anyone watching this probably gives a rat's ass about spoilers for Dragon Age The Veilguard. I will, however, issue this disclaimer: these leaks ultimately amount to rumors. This comes from a person who claims to be a game tester for Dragon Age The Veilguard. I have no way to independently verify this, but if you watch the video for yourself, which I will link in the description, they sure sound legit to me. But anyhow, this interview with someone who claims to have been a tester for Dragon Age was an absolute treasure trove of information, but the best summary I could find came from the Twitter account for Grums, aka Mark Kern, the former team lead of the OG World of Warcraft. Let's read his tweet. Grums wrote, "Dragon Age Veilguard leak. Worst fears confirmed, and it's much worse than we think. This is the end of BioWare. By all things holy, let's hope this is true. I would really love this studio to close down before they get the opportunity to nuke another franchise that I love from orbit. I would really love them to close down before they do this same shit to Mass Effect. But I digress. Let's continue on. Nuhre gets the scoop in her interview with a game tester who reveals all alleged rumors from testing in 2023 build highlights. The game is super woke, pronouns in your face. Canary Companion literally introduces themselves with immersion-breaking modern language. I identify myself as non-binary. I just can't stand when these woke D-bags do that in games. It's like they don't understand the point of entertainment in games or movies. It's not to place your ideological crap into it, it's to frisk someone away into a different world for a little while. But these jackasses break the illusion constantly with this corny pronoun crap, and it's disgusting. But continuing on, romances were and still may be gender-locked, unless you choose a pronoun other than he, him. You must be pansexual, or you were/are restricted to 2 romance options, while other choices may romance anyone. This might have changed due to Baldur's Gate 3's success and influence. Solus is sidelined hard, made into a minor character with little importance or development until suddenly important at end of game, and that ending is baffling and not in a good way. The story is disappointment after disappointment. And that sounds to me a lot like The Last Jedi. It sounds like the people who play this game are going to have to brace themselves for a shitload of subversion. But then facial animation is Andromeda all over again, and plastic, which I assume is a lot of my face is tired quality. And yeah, we've seen all of that in the gameplay videos. These look like poorly animated toys. Inquisitor and Inquisition is corrupt and may not be of any help even if you didn't disband it. Choices don't matter. It's Mass Effect 3 again. Rook is sidelined, the backstory is wasted, just a guy in a bar, very much diminished. Once again, this is giving me The Last Jedi vibes big time. This sounds a lot like what they did with Luke Skywalker. Tester feedback ignored. Boss said, it's very good feedback, but I can't send it to them, the devs. It's very good, but... Basically, you can't talk about how the woke stuff is making the game worse. It's not something you can talk about, even if it is ruining the game. Grey Warden Davrin, a newcomer who never finished his training, gets to influence and make important decisions for the Grey Wardens solely because he is a POC, gets to decide everything.
This is the worst.
The segment of gameplay in The Fade is a boring walking simulator with just some fetch quests, completely wasted opportunity. Other major characters like Varric turned into mere advisors and pushed to the back of the story. It's so far removed from Origins that it's crazy that it's in the same universe. Grums then ends the tweet with a link to Nuhre's video, and I'm going to add a link to the description of this video. You should definitely check it out. It's quite interesting, but yeah, this game sounds like absolute dog shit. It sounds an awful lot like something I'd scrape off the bottom of my shoe. Pre-sales numbers don't sound particularly promising for this game, as I've covered before. We will have updates on that in the next few days, but it certainly isn't hard to see why these pre-sale numbers do not look good. These people clearly want to preach at us over at BioWare. They want to impose their worldview on gamers, and I suspect the game will sell, but nowhere near as well as a long-awaited sequel to Dragon Age ought to be selling at. But I'm going to leave it there. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and we will talk there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.